Seoul and Pyongyang had planned to begin a joint field study last week aimed at ultimately upgrading and potentially relinking the inter-Korean rail networks. The first step would have been to send a train from Seoul to Sinwiju in the DPRK near the border with China, but a joint application was denied by the US-led United Nations Command, a remnant of the Korean War which controls the demilitarized zone through which the train would have had to pass. The UN command derailed the test run, demanding more details on the project. The move underscores the increasingly separate approaches of South Korea, which favors constructive engagement and limited economic cooperation, and the United States, which is demanding clear evidence of denuclearization before allowing any loosening of restrictions that would open the door to deeper cooperation. During the week, the office of President Moon Jae-in also said it would re-evaluate opening a joint liaison office with the DPRK, which was part of the agreement struck between President Moon and Kim Jong Un at their first summit in April. That announcement was made shortly after South Korean opposition lawmakers said the move could breach sanctions. At the same time, US President Donald Trump called off what would have been Secretary of State Mike Pompeo's fourth trip to Pyongyang, citing a lack of progress with talks aimed at denuclearization. Not to be deterred altogether, President Moon says he will send a special envoy to Pyongyang on Wednesday to discuss a potential third summit with Kim Jong Un to be held in the DPRK capital later this month at a date still to be decided by Pyongyang. President Moon says the relationship between South Korea and the United States remains airtight, while stressing that the inter-Korean relationship should move forward at its own pace regardless of the diplomatic impasse between Pyongyang and Washington. Jack Barton, CGTN, Seoul.